Imagine you're reading history and suddenly notice something strange. The most powerful conqueror in the world, the man who destroyed kingdoms from China to Europe, never invaded India. Genghis Khan defeated huge empires, burned cities, and controlled almost half the world. But when he reached the doorway of India, he stopped. He turned back. And the real reason behind this is far more shocking than you think. To understand this mystery, we must first look at who he was. Genghis Khan was not just a warrior, he was a force of nature. Wherever he went, countries collapsed within weeks. His army moved faster than any army in history. When he finished fighting in Persia, he was extremely close to entering India. But something made him change his mind. Why? The first reason was nature itself, the Himalayas. These mountains were not normal obstacles. They were deadly. Their snowy peaks, freezing winds, and dangerous narrow paths made it almost impossible for his army to travel. His soldiers were used to riding horses on wide-open land. But the Himalayas slowed them down, tired the horses, and made the soldiers sick. Genghis Khan's biggest strength was speed, and the mountains destroyed that completely. But mountains alone couldn't stop him. He had crossed deserts, snow-covered lands, and harsh environments before. So why avoid India? The answer is right behind those mountains: the Indian climate. The Mongols were used to cold weather. India was the opposite. Extreme heat, heavy humidity, and unknown diseases everywhere. Mongol horses would have died quickly. And without horses, their entire army would collapse. Genghis Khan knew this land would destroy his men before any battle began. But there is another secret reason. A reason almost no one knows. At this time, Genghis Khan's biggest enemy, Jalal-ud-Din, ran toward India to save himself. Everyone thought the Delhi Sultanate would protect him. But Sultan Iltutmish made a brilliant choice. He refused to give Jalal-ud-Din shelter. If the Sultan had helped him, Genghis Khan would have used that as an excuse to invade India. But because Jalal-ud-Din was rejected, Genghis Khan had no political reason to attack. One smart decision by the Sultan saved India from total destruction. Even this isn't the full story. Behind everything, the Mongol Empire itself was becoming too large and too hard to control. There were rebellions everywhere, and territories were difficult to manage. Genghis Khan understood something important. If he opened a new war in India, his whole empire might collapse. For the first time in his life, he chose to protect what he already had, instead of expanding further. When you connect all these reasons, the truth becomes clear. Genghis Khan didn't avoid India because he was afraid. He avoided it because the land was a giant trap. Deadly mountains, dangerous climate, smart political moves by Indian rulers, and problems inside his own empire. All these things together made India the one place that even he decided not to enter. History remembers Genghis Khan as the man who conquered everything. But India was the one place he never touched. And that decision changed the future of millions of people. History is full of hidden secrets like this. Decisions that changed the world, but were never written clearly in textbooks. If you want to learn more forgotten stories and untold truths, then subscribe to The Lost Chapters, and make sure you never miss another secret again.